Hey YouTubers, we're going to record a little video for you. I was just here behind the scenes of I Am A Course in Miracles, and we were just recording the show for lesson 282. Okay? 282. And I came to this realization that, you know, they say that we're all the same waves in the same ocean, right? We're all different waves in the same ocean, or we're all cups of water in the same ocean, or, tips of whatever, and of the same cave, or things like that. And something that helped me really understand that even 10 times more than that is like this. So let me draw it for you. Okay, we got the water. We got the water. The water is everywhere. The water's the water's life itself, right? We got water. We got water everywhere going on. Water, water, water. Okay, this is beautiful. Water, yes. Waterful, waterful, waterful. It's waterful. Duh. Okay. Anyway, what you are is something like this. Oh, I'm a tip of an iceberg, and I got this other iceberg guy over here, and he's trying to rip me off of my money, and I hate him. Oh, he's a dumb iceberg tip. And, oh, we got a baby iceberg tip over here. Oh, a little baby iceberg tip. Oh, my gosh. Oh. And, I was in the process of explaining that we are much more than what meets the eye. We are much more than what meets the eye. And, you've heard this before. Yeah, we are much more beyond, just like this. The iceberg, it has tons more down there underneath, hidden from our eyes. And so as we think we are this tip of the iceberg, we fight other tips of the iceberg and all this stuff, and we don't realize that they are so much more beyond all of this. They are so much more beyond all of it. But the tricky part, let's take this to another level. Let's take this beyond that. Let's take this. Here we go. Here we go. This is the part we don't realize, is that we are actually tips of the same iceberg. The tip of the same iceberg. So this, you over here, and the guy ripping you off of your money, and the baby one that's, sick, is all the same, from the same iceberg. But this is hidden from our vision as it is under water, right? And then you ready for let's take this to a new level. Let's take this to another level. I mean, we can go even beyond this. Let me get rid of these images here. Get these out of the way. We can even go beyond this. Yeah, are you ready? We can go beyond this. Remember when I was saying there was water? We had water, and water is everywhere. Well, what is the iceberg? Thanks to John, I came to this realization. What is the iceberg? Iceberg is just a solid form of water. Just a solid form of water. Well, what we say in the Course in Miracles is that what you really are, underneath all the water, see, this is ego up here. You think you're just this. Ego, it thinks is just the tips. The Son of God is what you really are. The Christ is what everyone is, the one. That's what everybody is one with. And Christ, even Jesus over here, Jesus is a tip, Jesus is like a tip like this. Let's just make Jesus really tall. And he kind of comes, somewhere back there. And he's still in the same iceberg, okay? But we look up to Jesus. And he's in the same stinking iceberg. I don't know how many ways I can explain this, but when you realize that the Christ is the solid form, solid manifestation of the water, you realize that the ice is one with the water. The Christ is one with God. When you start realizing and learning that there's more to you that meets the eye, and then there's more to what doesn't meet the eye, and you go beyond and realize that everything is one. And what was the water before it was water? It was a cloud, right? Right? No, it was almost not even that, because which came first, the cloud or the water? It doesn't matter. They are the same thing. Which came first, the ice or the water? Well, you melt it and you just get water. You fight another tip of the iceberg, you're just fighting yourself. You're just hurting yourself. If I melt you, I'm only melting myself. This is one of the realizations we came today here at I Am A Course in Miracles. You can find out more about us at iamacim.com.